Dear students, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to European University Cyprus and congratulate you for your decision to study in one of the leading universities in Cyprus and the region. Whatever program you have chosen to study, you can be sure that you will receive a first-class education provided by professors who are world-renowned in their field and who will guide you throughout your studies and prepare you for a successful career. You will enjoy the benefits of studying in a friendly and multicultural environment and meet new people from all over the world. You will also have the opportunity, if you wish, to spend 1 or 2 semesters at one of the universities in Europe with which we have agreements through the Erasmus program. In most programs of study, you will also have the opportunity to have first-hand experience of carrying out a project which is related to the activity of the numerous research centers of excellence of the university. All of these activities will allow you to develop the necessary skills and experience which are essential for being successful in the modern workplace. European University Cyprus has its roots in Cyprus College, which was founded in 1961, only 1 year after the founding of the Republic of Cyprus. Our university, therefore, ranks as one of the most historic academic institutions on the island. The mission of our university is to provide first-class education to our students who come from all over the world, conduct pioneering and responsible research and innovation, and serve the community here in Cyprus. An ever-increasing number of our professors collaborate with scientists in some of the finest universities in the world. Our professors also coordinate or participate in a number of prestigious projects which are funded by the European Commission, the Research and Innovation Foundation here in Cyprus, and other funding agencies. As an indication, our research activity in the last 5 years increased by a factor of 4. And as a result, the university already fulfills the criteria for entering prestigious rankings like the Times Higher Education World Rankings. This academic year, students in universities all over the world will most probably have to deal yet again with additional problems due to the continuing COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to assure you that the university is taking all the measures that are necessary to ensure the health and safety of its students and staff. At the same time, we are making no compromises about the academic quality of our programs. In this effort, we make extensive use of state-of-the-art technology, as you will soon experience in your classes. Studying is not only about acquiring knowledge and experiences, but also about developing as a person and a human being. For this reason, the university organizes a number of extracurricular and cultural activities during the academic year, in which I very much encourage you to participate. You can also join one of our clubs and student organizations that are active at the university. If you are an overseas student, I hope you also find the time to get to know the culture of Cyprus. I would like to conclude by wishing you all success in your studies and an enjoyable overall experience at European University Cyprus. Take care and be safe.
Dear first-year students of our university, congratulations for your successful academic journey to date and your acceptance at European University Cyprus. My name is Loizos Simeou, and I'm the Vice Rector of Academic Affairs of the University, and today, while you are embarking in this exciting journey that starts in the following days, I am delighted to address you and present to you some of the most important and hopefully useful information that concerns the academic sphere of your studies here at our university. But first, allow me to place us in history. Our university was founded on the first and oldest tertiary education institution in Cyprus in 1961. In 2007, European University Cyprus was born. Today, our university has grown enough to be the home of around 6,200 students and heads to the future with the vision of becoming a leading regional and international university. Some of the developments and achievements of our academic practice, which I will refer to in a while, clearly demonstrate, as I hope you will also think, that our EUC has all the potential to achieve so, if not reaching there already. Today, our university has 5 schools. Each school has its own department. In the 5 schools of the university, we have 12 departments. Each one of you is a student in one program of study, so you are a student in one of these departments and its respective school. Let's go to see our schools and their departments. The School of Sciences is the largest school of the university in terms of number of students. It has 3 departments: the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, the Department of Health Sciences, and the Department of Life Sciences. The School of Humanities, Social and Education Sciences is the largest school in terms of number of departments. It has 4 departments: the Department of Arts, the Department of Education Sciences, the Department of Humanities, and the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Then we have the School of Business Administration with 2 departments: the Departments of Accounting, Economics and Finance, and the Department of Management and Marketing. The School of Medicine has 2 departments: the School of Dentistry and the School of Medicine. And the School of Law, which is a single department school. As I said a minute ago, each of you pursues studies in one of our EUC program of study. As from this academic year, the university offers not less than 80 programs of study. All EUC programs are accredited by the Cyprus National Accreditation Body called the DIPAE. These programs of study are either undergraduate program of study leading to a bachelor degree, ptυχίο. These are 4-year programs of study, or postgraduate programs of study leading to a master's degree, μεταπτυχιακό, or doctorate programs of study, PhDs, διδακτορικό. Most of our EUC's undergraduate and postgraduate programs of study are offered in a conventional face-to-face mode of instruction. Not less than 20 undergraduate and postgraduate programs of study are offered in an e-learning mode of instruction. Hence, our university has established since 2013, a decade ago, the Distance Education Unit to support its distance learning programs of study. Let's see now how your academic calendar will be every year. Each academic year, we have 2 semesters. If you are a full-time student, each semester you will be registering in courses accumulating 30 ECTS. ECTS stands for European Credit Transfer System and is the way we at EUC and all universities in Europe who adhere to the Bologna Treaty measure and calculate students' workload each semester. Each semester has 13 teaching weeks and 2 weeks for exams. So in fall semester, which starts every year in the end of September or early October and finishes end of January, if a full-time student, you will be assigned courses of a maximum of 30 CTS. Similarly, in the spring semester starts sometime at the end of January, early February every year, but we have also a summer teaching session. This is offered for students who would like to lighten their workload in the semesters that follow by taking a few courses of maximum 15 ECTS during this period, or in case she or he needs to repeat a course if failed it. The summer session has the half duration of the actual semesters, only 2 months, from June and July to July. Hence, class sessions and student workload is doubled each week. Let's go now to some indicative success stories that we consider at EUC point out the added value of their establishment. All these positively differentiate our EUC from others in Cyprus and the region. The first refers to the way you will be receiving student advising and academic support. And first, we have student advisors. Each student is assigned an advisor called student advisor by the Department of Enrollment, responsible for assisting you, the student, in defining and maintaining track on your academic path. You are encouraged to contact your student advisor at any time during the academic year. However, it is mandatory to meet at least once a semester to discuss course options. The Student Advising Center is located at the ground floor of the West Block building. Then we have our academic advisors. These are within each school and department. You students are guided and supported on academic issues by the coordinator of each program of study. Program coordinators are responsible to guide you on all academic matters concerning your program of study, including academic difficulties in your coursework, issues forwarded to you by your student advisor, low GPA issues, etc. And then we have the course instructors who will be also supporting you, advising you academically. These are content-specific assistance and tutoring, and it's provided by the faculty teaching each of its course. Regular office hours, 6 hours per week, are available for students, for you students, and are posted on the respective Blackboard Ultra Learn electronic platform of each course. During these 6 hours, all students attending a specific course may contact your instructors on a one-to-one or group, face-to-face, or online briefing. Then we have your participation in university bodies and decision making. The university ensures that you students have an opportunity to be active across university procedures. Our motto is having voice, having influence, working together. The university hence sets structures to solicit and receive feedback from you students related to your courses and programs, the quality of teaching, and the overall teaching and learning environment. Input from students is essential for the university to identify issues and areas for quality improvement, as well as to learn from those areas where quality is seen as of a high standard. Student input is performed in a variety of ways, including student participation in university bodies like the Department Council, the School Council, the Senate, University Council, the Department Quality Assurance Committees, and internal quality assurance committees at the school and the department. In addition, students' participation in university committees and structure, including ad hoc committees. And then we receive feedback by you for every single course you attend once a semester during a survey that is conducted online. The survey is called Student Feedback on Their Learning Experience, and you have the opportunity to fill in online a questionnaire which addresses all issues concerning your learning experience during a semester. The following demo demonstrates how you will be filling in online this survey every semester. At European University Cyprus, we value your perception about our instructors, our academic staff. Therefore, we have established 2 annual awards for excellence, one in teaching and one in research. These 2 awards refer to all full-time personnel, academic staff, that you will be taught by. And you are able to submit a candidacy for any of your instructors, either for their teaching or their research. And my final note, we are excited to be able to have you here and being responsible for offering you a truly diverse and exciting university-level academic experience. I sincerely hope you will enjoy your studies, and at the end of this journey, you will claim that all your efforts and study deserved it. Welcome to European University Cyprus. Welcome to our EUC.
Dear students, welcome to the 2021 Orientation Program of the School of Sciences. My name is Panos Papagiorgis, and I'm the Dean of the School of Sciences. It is with great pleasure that I welcome each and every one of you to European University Cyprus. I feel truly excited to talk to our future students, the scientists of the new generation. Even under these unprecedented circumstances of the pandemic, the first and most important message that I would like to convey to you is that EUC will stand by you throughout your studies and ensure that your learning experience will remain unaffected and at the highest level of academic excellence. Today, I would like to give you a brief overview of the School of Sciences, introduce you to the various departments and programs, and provide some basic but useful guidelines for your future studies here at the EUC. I will start my presentation by, as I said, giving you a brief overview of the school structure and status. The school is the largest school at the university. It comprises 3 departments: the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, the Department of Health Sciences, and the Department of Life Sciences. Today, it has approximately 2,000 registered students, and it offers 15 bachelor, 14 master's, and 5 PhD programs of study. We're happy to host about 60 full-time faculty members and about 120 scientific collaborators and special scientists, all with significant international teaching and research experience. Starting off with the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, this department offers 5 bachelor programs, as you can see in this slide. The program in computer engineering, the bachelor's program in computer science, the electrical and electronic engineering program, the Computer Information Systems program. All these 4 programs are conventional and offered in English, whereas the mathematics program is a conventional program which is offered in Greek. At the master's level, this department offers the master's program in occupational safety and health, the computer science program, master's program, the information systems, which is a distance learning program, the cybersecurity program, which is offered in both conventional and distance learning mode of instruction, as well as the master's program in artificial intelligence. All these programs are offered in English. At the PhD level, the department offers the computer science PhD program and the PhD program in occupational safety and health, both in English. Moving on to the Department of Health Sciences, this department offers 5 bachelor programs as well, all of them in Greek. Namely, these are the radiodiagnostics and radiotherapy program, the occupational safety, the occupational therapy program, the physiotherapy program, the nursing program, and the speech and language therapy program. All of these are conventional programs of study. At the master's level, the Department of Health Sciences offers the sports physiotherapy master's program, the speech and language pathology program, both conventional and distance learning, both in Greek and English, the midwifery conventional master's program, the nursing program, and the Public Health Distance Learning Master's Program, which is interdepartmental with the Department of Medicine, both in Greek and English. At the PhD level, the department offers the PhD programs in physiotherapy, nursing, and public health. The latter, it is again interdepartmental with the Department of Medicine, and it is offered in both Greek and English. Finally, in the Department of Life Sciences, we offer the bachelor's program in biological sciences with two main concentrations in general biology and general microbiology, which is offered in Greek, whereas the biomedical sciences bachelor's program is offered in English. The nutrition and dietetics program, the pharmacy program, and the sports science and physical education programs are offered in Greek. At the master's level, the department offers the applied nutrition and dietetics program, the sports science program. These programs are offered in Greek, whereas the master's program in cancer biology is offered in English. Overall, the mission of the School of Sciences is to educate students according to the highest academic and professional standards and to provide quality education by preparing graduates for successful employment opportunities. Our long-term vision for the School of Sciences here at the UC is to establish our school as a center of excellence in life, health, and computer science fields, not only in Cyprus and Greece, but also in the broader Southeastern Europe. We would like to create the new generation of scientists as well as contribute to the society by improving people's quality of life. To achieve this ambitious vision, we focus our work on three main pillars. First, in our programs of study, we maintain strong links with industry, mainly by direct collaboration with all major stakeholders in the related fields of study, including registration councils for different disciplines such as nursing, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, nutrition, and others, as well as with local professional accreditation bodies such as ETEC. And we, most importantly, all of our programs offer extensive internship schemes which greatly improve the employability options and outcomes of our graduates. In addition, our school collaborates with Microsoft for the development of startup companies and the further support of our research activities. And we participate in several major events worldwide, such as the World Robotics Olympiad. On the second pillar, we're very proud that the School of Sciences maintains an exceptional social responsibility record. Every year in our school, we implement more than 50 open seminars, workshops, and events on various issues of public interest, such as public health issues and others. For example, we implement with great success the ExxonMobil Health and Prevention Program every year, and we perform other activities such as a public campaign in cooperation with the Cyprus Environmental Commissioner. Last but not least, our school maintains substantial and very important research activities. Our faculty have a very strong publication record and are very proud to have in our school several award-winning faculty members. Our faculty have obtained and participate extensively in national and European research projects, and we have several active research laboratories and centers of excellence in our school. Now, I would like to shift gears now and give you a brief overview of the academic model that you will follow here at the university and more specifically in our school. The bachelor programs, the graduate programs, are mainly 4-year programs, with the exception of the pharmacy program, which is the only program in our school which is a 5-year one. At the master's level, all of our programs, master programs, are 1.5 years for duration, and all the programs are using the ECTS accumulation system. Each degree that you will be enrolled in has courses. Some of them will be compulsory, some of them will be elective, and each semester you will have to take several courses. Many of these courses will have a theoretical component or a laboratory and practical component, depending on the nature of the course. And to be a full-time student, you have to be registered in 30 ECTS, okay? And after you pass each course, the ECTS will be awarded to you. In order to satisfy the degree requirements, you will obtain the ECTS, and once you complete all the requirements, which is usually 240 ECTS, you will obtain your degree. You should also know that the academic year has 3 semesters, 2 full-time semesters, which is the fall semester starting from October until January, and the spring semester, which starts in February and ends in May. There's also one more compact, fast-track, if you wish, semester, which is the summer semester, which runs through June and July. There are also exam periods in January and June, respectively, and July for the summer semester. And there's also a reseat examination period, which takes place in September. Normally, you should expect to take between 4 and 5 courses per semester, and optionally, you'll have the chance to take summer courses as well. From this option, the Greek students are not eligible for summer courses due to the DOADAP regulations. Most of these courses you will take will have 2 or 3 hours of teaching weekly, and the attendance in all courses is compulsory. Most courses will have lab work and assignments or presentations, and you will also have midterm and final examinations for the whole assessment of your courses. It's also important to know that you will have very significant student support at different levels, starting with the Student Center Advisor, which will be the first point of contact for you coming here at the UC. Of course, you will have your faculty, your instructors, which are here to help all the time in any way possible. And you should also know that each of your instructors has 6 office hours weekly. During these times, your instructors are available to you to discuss any issues you may be concerned about, or solve any questions about your courses or any other issues. Now, more specifically for the fall 2021 semester, you should know that during this new academic year, we will begin with physical presence of the entire academic community at the UC campus, and we will offer all conventional programs of study with physical presence. Of course, this decision is subject to re-evaluation, of course, depending on the development of the epidemiological data of the COVID-19 pandemic. And you should also know that the theoretical classes, for the theoretical classes, you will have the option for the simultaneous online transmission for those students who do not wish or have any potential health issues coming here at the UC campus. But most importantly, you should know that all programs of study will continue to be offered based on the highest academic standards, and everyone here at the UC, we are committed to deliver the best quality for your educational experience. If I would like to give you a few tips for a good start of your university studies, I would like to say that you should make sure that you regularly attend all your courses. Remember, attendance is compulsory. You should also actively participate during class. not only by your physical presence, but also by participating actively in discussions with your faculty, instructors, and classmates. Make sure to regularly contact your instructors for any questions you may have, or for them to answer any questions for the course material. Make sure that you fully understand the syllabus of each course and the course outline that you will be given at the beginning of the semester. And most importantly, you should always be self-motivated. This will be the driving force for the success in your future studies. But also outside class hours, make sure to take advantage of the office hours of your instructors. Contact them through emails or phone, and make sure to regularly access all material posted on Moodle or Blackboard platforms. Download them, presentations, assignments, papers, everything, okay? And of course, as every young student coming to university, you will be wondering about what happens after my studies. Of course, the gap between education and employment is usually quite big, but here at EUC, we are very committed to focusing in one very important aspect of the education, which is employability. This is why all of our programs of study include, as I said earlier, intensive internship and practical placement schemes, which, as we have seen throughout the years, can greatly enhance your employability opportunities. The EUC Career Center is here for you, especially during the final years of your studies, to help you finding the best internship or employment opportunity after your studies. Speaking of employment opportunities, the life sciences and health sciences graduates have a wide variety of opportunities coming out of our programs. These students can be employed at, for example, diagnostic centers or labs, pharmaceutical companies, the secondary education, academic or research institutions at lower ranks, or follow a path at a non-traditional level like consulting or science journalism. Of course, they can continue their studies at the medical school, become healthcare professionals, work at hospitals or rehabilitation centers, and of course continue their studies at the higher levels, such as the master's or PhD programs, to pursue a career at the higher education in academia or at higher level pharmaceutical companies. Similarly, graduates from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering also have a wide variety of options coming out of our programs. They can work as software developers, system and computer programmers, work at the private or public secondary education, work in academic or research institutions, work in banking sector or finance sector, work as electrical or electronic engineers, database administration and mining, web designing and mobile apps programming, network and communications engineer, big data analysts, and again, they can continue their studies at higher levels, such as master's and PhD programs, and work in research and academia, or obtain higher level jobs, such as cybersecurity engineer or machine learning and AI engineers. Closing my presentation, I would like to say that there's no easy way to success, but make sure to enjoy your journey here at the EUC throughout your studies. Make sure to be there in class, participate, ask questions, study regularly, submit your assignments on time, and at the end of the day, make sure to work hard, but also play hard. Thank you very much, and welcome once again at European University Cyprus.
Dear students, class of 21, I would like to welcome you in the orientation week of European University Cyprus. I'm Dr. Pieris Houridis, and I'm the Dean of the School of Business Administration. So, why you are here, why you choose a European University Cyprus. Is that any move or is a strategic move? Let's go and examine. You have to be here for the reasons that you are going to be proud in 4 years at the end of your studies. In our school, we have the triple helix approach. The university is the core of all of our actions. The university means the students, you, the potential students, the potential managers. We create the leaders of tomorrow. We need the economy and we need the society with us. Together, we create the innovation region. We need to create a knowledge society. Based on those things, we have certain learning objectives. We need to simulate all the exercises that are taking place in the business school and in the economy. We develop the new leaders through our bespoke programs and modules. We analyze all current issues and developing the new ideas, and of course, we create the future. Without the future, we cannot go anywhere. Our approach in our school is based on 5 fundamental elements. The first one is about to enhance the competitive advantage of our students. We need to create to all of us something different, something unique. Of course, we transfer knowledge, and with our professors and with your knowledge in the years to come, we are going to create a very, very good grammar of understanding the theory of management. Also, we growth entrepreneurship. We are very proud that in our school, a lot of entrepreneurs, business people that currently are very proud of their jobs are graduates from our school. We would like our students to develop the skills that they need to survive on the day after, on the big ocean. Also, we are a school committed to research and synergies, and you will see that later on. But just to give you a brief example, you are going to enter in a school that has 2 departments, the accounting, economics and finance, and the marketing and management department. We have 11 programs, all of them in English and in Greek, some of them in conventional or online mode. But let's examine why you have to be here. What is the advantage of the business school? We are the oldest school in the country, and that goes back to 1963. We have an international profile. We have students from various European countries, Eastern European, Africa, America, and Australia. We have a very strong research output with our research center that we'll see later on. Another advantage is all of the programs, they have internship, which means that our students will be engaged with the society, will be engaging with the economy, with the business, in order to know exactly what is expecting. And the last thing, we have the highest employability rate in the region. Our graduate, the postgraduate graduate is 95%. In 6 months of their graduation, they have a job. Or in undergraduate, 88% of our students, they find a job in the field of their studies within 6 months of their graduation. Also, our school and our university has a certain advantage over the competitors, either government or private. We have accreditation for the ACCA. 9 out of 10 modules are accredited. In ICAEW, the Chartered Accountants and the Certifieds, we have 12 out of 15, and that depends from your grades. We are giving you all the necessary tools, knowledge, so it's up to you to gain these exceptions. Also, Bloomberg Institute is one of the strategic partners that our students works. Also, the QS top universities and the Times University approach the business school with the highest mark. Going back to the research, because without research, we cannot stand in front of you and provide you with certain and new knowledge. Our achievement is the Cambridge Alternative Finance Collaboration Network, a research center that established a year ago, and we already make our blueprint present and our footsteps present in the region and in the economy. We have the EUC PIC, an organization that helps the performance and acceleration of the knowledge. We have the Systema. It's about business and management and engineering approach. And of course, we have the SESMATSE, a research center that refers to the tourist, sports, and events management. Also, we have a very strong engagement with the society. We are very proud that in our school, we contribute to the startup philosophy and culture in the region. In relation with Microsoft, we create the startup program that we enhance and we develop the entrepreneurs of the future. Also, with the society, we have the only science shop in the region, that every company has a problem, they can apply and we can solve any issues. Also, the industry leaders that you can see their logos behind me is working in advisory boards or working in collaboration with us to develop the new programs. But all those things are coming to a certain success criteria, and that's a criteria that depends from your contribution with our help. We have an open door policy of communication. You are free to come and knock and send an email to your professors to give you the answers. We are collaborating with the students. We are not isolated. We know the problems and we find the real issues. We have a team building approach. It's a teamwork. Your degree is a teamwork of you and your professors. We have a strong leadership programs and also a lot of strong leadership development programs. We want to develop the leaders of tomorrow. And here, you are going to be the leaders of tomorrow. We have full commitment in our job. You will find our professors, you are going to find your professors ready to be able to solve all your issues. Also, we are using the technology, and this is one part of the technology, the virtual orientation program. Of course, as a business school, we are very, very good in flexibility and adaptable to our changes. So let the journey begins and be next to you for the years to come. So let's moving forward. I'm proud to be EUC. See you in the class.
Καλώς ήρθατε στην παρουσίαση της νομικής σχολής του Ευρωπαϊκού Πανεπιστημίου Κύπρου. Είμαι ο Κωνσταντίνος Τσιμάρας, αναπληρωτής καθηγητής, και θα δούμε μαζί με λίγα λόγια τον στόχο, το πρόγραμμα της νομικής σχολής του Ευρωπαϊκού Πανεπιστημίου Κύπρου. Ποιοι είναι οι στόχοι της νομικής σχολής? Καταρχήν, η καλλιέργεια της νομικής σκέψης, η δυνατότητα πρακτικής εφαρμογής της θεωρητικής γνώσης, η απόκτηση τεχνογνωσίας για προσαρμογή του νομικού στη μεταβαλλόμενη νομοθεσία και νομολογία, η ανάπτυξη δεξιοτήτων στο πεδίο της νομικής έρευνας. Η Σχολή Νομικής έχει τρία προγράμματα σπουδών. Τα πτυχιακά προγράμματα σπουδών, αυτά τα οποία οδηγούν στη λήψη πτυχίου, τα μεταπτυχιακά προγράμματα σπουδών, τα οποία οδηγούν στη λήψη μεταπτυχιακού τίτλου σπουδών, και το διδακτορικό πρόγραμμα σπουδών, το οποίο οδηγεί στη λήψη του διδακτορικού στη νομική επιστήμη. Τι περιλαμβάνει το πτυχίο νομικής στο Ευρωπαϊκό Πανεπιστημίο Κύπρου? Στη νομική σχολή του Ευρωπαϊκού Πανεπιστημίου Κύπρου έχουμε δύο προγράμματα σπουδών. Το ένα οδηγεί στην απόκτηση πτυχίου νομικής στο Κυπριακό Δίκαιο και το άλλο οδηγεί στην απόκτηση πτυχίου στο Ελληνικό Δίκαιο. Όσον αφορά το Κυπριακό Δίκαιο, ενδεικτικά κάποια από τα μαθήματα τα οποία προσφέρονται στην κατεύθυνση αυτή είναι η εισαγωγή στην επιστήμη του δικαίου, το συνταγματικό δίκαιο, το ποινικό δίκαιο, το ευρωπαϊκό δίκαιο, το ιδιωτικό διεθνές δίκαιο, η ιστορία δικαίου. Τα μαθήματα είναι χωρισμένα σε 4 κλάδους. Στα μαθήματα κορμού, όπως αυτά που προανέφερα, στα μαθήματα γενικής εκπαίδευσης, τα οποία είναι κάποια μαθήματα που προσφέρονται από άλλες σχολές, όπως η Σχολή Κοινωνικών Επιστημών και η Σχολή Διοίκησης Επιχειρήσεων, στα μαθήματα ειδίκευσης, όπως για παράδειγμα το Διεθνές Ποινικό Δίκαιο, το Δίκαιο του Ανταγωνισμού, το Δίκαιο και Διαδίκτυο, την εγκληματολογία και σε μαθήματα ελεύθερης επιλογής. Στο πρώτο εξάμηνο, όπως μπορούμε να δούμε, τα προτινόμενα μαθήματα στην κατεύθυνση του Κυπριακού Δικαίου είναι η εισαγωγή στην επιστήμη του δικαίου, το Κυπριακό νομικό σύστημα, η ιστορία του δικαίου, το συνταγματικό δίκαιο, ένα μάθημα γενικής εκπαίδευσης και ένα μάθημα ελεύθερης επιλογής. Στο δεύτερο εξάμηνο, τα μαθήματα τα οποία προσφέρονται είναι 5 μαθήματα κορμού, υποχρεωτικά δηλαδή, το Γενικό Διοικητικό Δίκαιο, το Δημόσιο Διεθνές Δίκαιο, περί δικηγόρο νόμη και δεοντολογία, φιλοσοφία δικαίου και το Δίκαιο των Δικαιωμάτων του Ανθρώπου. Και ένα μάθημα γενικής εκπαίδευσης. Αντιστοίχως, η δομή είναι η ίδια και στο πρόγραμμα σπουδών που οδηγεί στην απόκτηση πτυχίου νομική στο ελληνικό δίκαιο. Έχουμε τα μαθήματα κορμού, στα οποία βλέπουμε ότι ορισμένα εξ αυτών είναι η εισαγωγή στην επιστήμη του δικαίου, το συνταγματικό δίκαιο, οι γενικές αρχές αστικού δικαίου, το διοικητικό δίκαιο, το ποινικό δίκαιο κτλ. Έχουμε σεμινάρια τα οποία ανταποκρίνονται στα μαθήματα που προσφέρονται στο πρώτο και δεύτερο εξάμηνο του πρώτου έτους σπουδών. Έχουμε μαθήματα ειδίκευσης, όπως για παράδειγμα το Δίκαιο Προστασίας του Περιβάλλοντος, το Δίκαιο του Ανταγωνισμού, Δίκαιο και Διαδίκτυο, το Τραπεζικό Δίκαιο, το Διεθνές Ποινικό Δίκαιο και έχουμε και μαθήματα ελεύθερης επιλογής. Η διάρθρωση των σπουδών στο πτυχίο του ελληνικού δικαίου είναι η εξής. Στο πρώτο εξάμηνο έχουμε μαθήματα όπως η εισαγωγή στην επιστήμη του δικαίου, οι γενικές αρχές αστικού δικαίου, το συνταγματικό δίκαιο, η ιστορία δικαίου, σεμινάρια στο συνταγματικό δίκαιο και σεμινάρια στις γενικές αρχές του αστικού δικαίου. Στο δεύτερο εξάμηνο, αντιστοίχως, τα μαθήματα είναι υποχρεωτικά, είναι 5 τα υποχρεωτικά μαθήματα, γενικό διοικητικό δίκαιο, δημόσιο διεθνές δίκαιο, οικογενειακό δίκαιο, φιλοσοφία του δικαίου και δίκαιο δικαιωμάτων του ανθρώπου. Υπάρχει ένα μάθημα ελεύθερης επιλογής και 2 σεμινάρια στο διοικητικό δίκαιο και στο δημόσιο διεθνές δίκαιο. Ποιοι είναι οι στόχοι των μαθημάτων του προγράμματος? Η εξοικείωση των φοιτητών με το κυπριακό και το ελληνικό νομικό σύστημα, η μελέτη και χρήση της νομοθεσίας και της νομολογίας, η κάλυψη και προετοιμασία των δικηγορικών συλλόγων τόσο σε Ελλάδα όσο και στην Κύπρο, η ανάπτυξη δεξιοτήτων στο πεδίο της νομικής έρευνας και η γνώση και η κατανόηση των θεμελιωδών νομικών όρων. Ποιο είναι το σύστημα διδασκαλίας και εξετάσεων? Η υποχρεωτική παρακολούθηση των μαθημάτων έχει μια βαρύτητα 10%. Η υποχρεωτική εκπώνηση εργασίας βαρύτητα 20%. Οι ενδιάμεσες και τελικές εξετάσεις συνολική βαρύτητα αρθριστικά 70%. Επίσης υπάρχει δυνατότητα συμμετοχής στο πρόγραμμα Εράσμους με τη δυνατότητα κινητικότητας των φοιτητών μας τόσο σε πανεπιστήμια της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης αλλά και στις νομικές σχολές της Ελλάδος και βεβαίως πρέπει να αναφερθεί η ένταξη της νομικής σχολής σε διεθνές ενώσεις όπως για παράδειγμα το European Law Institute ή το European Public Law Organization. Μετά το πτυχίο, πού μπορεί να εργαστεί ο φοιτητής? Το πτυχίο νομικής είναι ένα πτυχίο το οποίο προσφέρει πάρα πολλές εναλλακτικές λύσεις αργότερα στην αγορά εργασίας. Πέρα από τα κλασικά επαγγέλματα του δικηγόρου και του συμβολογράφου στην Ελλάδα, υπάρχει δυνατότητα κάποιος να συνεχίσει τις σπουδές του εφόσον το επιθυμεί σε μεταπτυχιακό επίπεδο και σε επίπεδο εκπώνησης διδακτορικής διατριβής. Μπορεί επίσης κάποιος να απασχοληθεί στη συνέχεια ως νομικός σύμβουλος σε τράπεζες, σε ελεκτικά λογιστικά γραφεία, στα νομικά τμήματα διαφόρων εταιριών ή υπηρεσιών του δημόσιου τομέα. Μπορεί επίσης να ακολουθήσει καριέρα λειτουργού σε διεθνή οργανισμό, στην Ευρωπαϊκή Ένωση, στο Συμβούλιο της Ευρώπης, στον ΟΗΕ και βεβαίως η δυνατότητα του να απασχοληθεί κάποιος με βάση τις διαδικασίες που προβλέπονται από την ελληνική κυπριακή νομοθεσία στο δικαστικό ή εισαγγελικό σώμα. Άρα λοιπόν βλέπει κανείς ότι υπάρχει μια μεγάλη δυνατότητα επιλογών όσον αφορά την επαγγελματική αποκατάσταση μετά την λήψη του πτυχίου. Ποιες είναι άλλες προοπτικές εργοδότησης? Η Ευρωπαϊκή Ένωση και τα όργανα της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης. Δημοσιογράφος. Πολλοί εκ των γνωστών δημοσιογράφων έχουν πτυχίο νομικής. Η απασχόληση στη δημόσια δίκηση. Η απασχόληση στο διπλωματικό σώμα. Επίσης η δυνατότητα κάποιος, αφού παρακολουθήσει και τα απαραίτητα σεμινάρια, να γίνει ορκωτός λογιστής. Ή επίσης να απασχοληθεί κάποιος σε διευθυντικά καθήκοντα σε ιδιωτικές εταιρείες. Το τμήμα νομικής προσφέρει εκτός από το πρόγραμμα πτυχιακών σπουδών και πρόγραμμα μεταπτυχιακών σπουδών. Εδώ έχουμε το μεταπτυχιακό πρόγραμμα της νομικής με κατεύθυνση το Διεθνές Εμπορικό Δίκαιο, καθώς επίσης και με κατεύθυνση το Δημόσιο Δίκαιο και το μεταπτυχιακό πρόγραμμα σπουδών στο Ποινικό Δίκαιο. Αυτά τα προγράμματα πλέον προσφέρονται και τα δύο με τη μέθοδο της εξαποστάσεως διδασκαλίας. Υπάρχει επίσης η δυνατότητα μετά τη λήψη του μεταπτυχιακού κάποιος να συνεχίσει τις σπουδές του για την εκπόνηση διδακτορικής διατριβής. Υπάρχει λοιπόν η δυνατότητα ο φοιτητής να γραφτεί στο πρόγραμμα των διδακτορικών σπουδών, το οποίο καταλήγει στην απόκτηση του διδακτορικού τίτλου του PhD. Όσον αφορά το μεταπτυχιακό πρόγραμμα σπουδών, εδώ υπάρχει ευάθυνση είτε στον κλάδο του διεθνούς εμπορικού δικαίου, είτε στον κλάδο του δημοσίου δικαίου, είτε στον κλάδο του ποινικού δικαίου, όπως προανέφερα. Σκοπός είναι η ανάπτυξη της κριτικής σκέψης σε θεωρητικό επίπεδο, αλλά και σε επίπεδο πρακτικών εφαρμογών, η εξοικείωση με τη διαδικασία της έρευνας στη νομική επιστήμη και η εκπόνηση μεταπτυχιακής διατριβής, καθώς και η προετοιμασία του μεταπτυχιακού φοιτητή για πιθανή εκπόνηση διδακτορικής διατριβής. Στο PhD, ο υποψήφιος διδάκτορας θα προχωρήσει στη διεξαγωγή ερευνητικής μελέτης και εκπόνησης διδακτορικής διατριβής περίπου 80.000 με 100.000 λέξεις σε συγκεκριμένο ζήτημα το οποίο εμπίπτει στον τομέα της νομικής. Θα προβεί σε αξιολόγηση και αναδιαμόρφωση ζητημάτων που εμπίπτουν στον τομέα της νομικής μέσω της έρευνας, της μελέτης και της εξέτασης ποικίλων ερευνητικών ερωτημάτων και θα προβεί στην ανάπτυξη των απαιτούμενων γνώσεων και ικανοτήτων που θα επιτρέψει στον υποψήφιο διδάκτορα αλλά και στους υποψήφιους διδάκτορες να παράγουν νέα γνώση στον τομέα της νομικής μέσω της διδασκαλίας και της διεξαγωγής έρευνας σε πανεπιστήμια και κέντρα ερευνών. Αυτά τα λίγα λόγια για την παρουσίαση του προγράμματος της νομικής σχολής και θα χαρούμε πάρα πολύ να σας δούμε στα αμφιθέατρά μας. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ.
In educational sciences, and I'd like to introduce you to my school. I'd like to welcome you to the School of Humanities and Social and Education Sciences and tell you a little bit about our focus, which is on excellence, of course. We like to prepare students for their future role as educators, artists, psychologists, linguists, social scientists, and researchers. Research, of course, is at the basis of our endeavors because without research, of course, we cannot advance learning. We cannot move forward in terms of our thinking and understanding of the world. Our students are supported by the school's teaching personnel, our state-of-the-art research laboratories, high-tech facilities, as well as the university's rich library. Of course, a university's library holdings is quite fundamental in the quality of education, and I have to say that I have great faith in our library, our librarians. We have a very rich database of resources where our students can carry out their research. We have a student-centered approach, which means that we pay a great deal of attention to students' learning and students' learning approaches and how each student wants to adapt their learning to their own sensibility. And we're quite sensitive to that. It's important when you're studying arts, humanities, education sciences, of course. Our school consists of 4 departments: education sciences, social and behavioral sciences, arts, and humanities. We have over 1,000 registered students, and we offer 7 BA, 14 MA, and 3 PhD study programs. We have quite a large number of full-time faculty, 45 in total, and I have to also say with some pride that we have the greatest student to instructor ratio. In other words, we have a very small number of students per instructor, which means that students get a great deal of attention. We also have more than 100 scientific collaborators. This is, of course, part-time instructors with a PhD degree. And we also have special scientists with significant international teaching and research experience. We have, of course, our administrative support. Eleni Iacovidou is our school administrator. A lot of correspondence has to go through her. We also rely on her for keeping us on our toes, keeping us up to date, and getting all the procedures running, especially in terms of our graduate students. Ioanna Dimou and Maria Konstantinou Gois are administrative assistants, and we like to be nice to them so that we can get our jobs done. Department of Education Sciences. The department's mission is to offer the best possible education to professionals in the field, as well as future educators who will be called upon to serve the profession in different settings and forms. Education, you realize, is a very broad field, and we're usually engaged in some form of education from the age of maybe 3 years old until we are 25, 26, sometimes even 40 years old. Therefore, the Department of Education Sciences has a great spectrum of different approaches to education that it needs to be mindful of. Nevertheless, it supports and enhances professional development of in-service educators. Our degrees, I have to say, are very popular with instructors, teachers who are appointed in government schools, and they want to further their education by following a graduate degree in our school. The department also promotes and supports the emergence of new scientists in the field of education. This is extremely important because, again, without new scientists, we cannot move forward with all the new challenges of technology as well as knowledge. To promote cutting-edge research that is recognized internationally. Allow me to pause for 1 minute and dwell slightly on the international factor. We're now more than ever conscious of the fact that we're not alone in this world. Rather, we operate in an international setting where we need to take care of what goes on in one part of the world and what goes on in our part of the world. Therefore, we cannot operate on our own. The Department of Education Sciences is probably the largest in my school. It offers 1 bachelor degree in early childhood education and master degrees in education sciences. These are offered both in distance learning as well as campus-based. And the campus-based is offered in English, with concentrations on special and inclusive education, creativity and play in early childhood education, technologies of learning and communication, and STEAM education, educational management, and leadership. These are, of course, repeated in the distance learning. The same concentrations, in other words, are in the distance learning. And let me just say a word about STEAM. STEAM is an educational approach to learning that combines science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics. And the purpose is to enhance the learning experience and stimulate an interest in these very important and very fundamental fields. We also offer a doctorate, a 3-year doctorate degree in education sciences in both languages, Greek and English. Now, the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences, very active, very busy, and very popular. The mission of this department is to introduce students to contemporary phenomena and events that affect modern-day society with a very hands-on approach, I dare add. And it wants to train academics and practitioners, academics whose research will highlight basic social determinants of behavior and who will identify and test social policy and service interventions. Practitioners who apply the theory in their fields of practice, in their everyday professional engagement. The department offers a bachelor's degrees in psychology, both face-to-face and online. And it also offers master degrees in psychology, career counseling and guidance, child and adolescent mental health, and public administration. And I'd like to add that psychology is a fairly new field of study. It has only been around for 100 years. Now, you might think that 100 years is a very long time, but in terms of academic education, it's not. It's actually a very recent and very exciting field that has come to fill a gap in terms of understanding the human psyche and human behavior. It's a very, very popular degree, I'm happy to say. And the doctorate is offered in English, and it's a 3-year degree, postgraduate degree. The Department of Arts, I say this with a smile, big smile about the Department of Arts. Well, actually, there is no smile in the fact that we recently lost one of Greece's biggest music composers, Mikis Theodorakis, passed away just a few days ago. And why am I saying this in relation to the Department of Arts? This great composer's passing has helped us realize once again that our collective memories rely on art and music, among other arts. Collective memory, social engagement, social experience has to do with the songs that we listen to, and Theodorakis has reminded us of that. The mission of the department, it wants to provide students at all levels of their studies with high artistic, creative, and research standards in an engaging, demanding, and challenging environment. It provides skills, knowledge, and analytical thinking, as well as artistic mastery in order to become competent and distinguished professionals, able to produce artistic work of high creative standards and sustain successful careers in the arts. I'm also happy to say that a number of my colleagues in the Department of Arts are also public performers. They put on their own concerts, they play in bands, and they're quite acclaimed in what they do. You can see the degrees offered here, a bachelor degrees, a 4-year bachelor degrees in music, graphic design, and Byzantine music and Celtic art in distance learning. Music education, which is a particularly interesting and challenging degree, challenging but also rewarding. I find that the bigger the challenge, the bigger the rewards, usually. And a 3-year doctorate in music education, musicology, composition, offered in Greek. And last but not least, the Department of Humanities. And I chose this image from the web. Why study humanities? I like the question. Why is it important to study humanities? If all these great thinkers that we study in the humanities had never existed, we would be nowhere with our thinking and our social as well as personal character. Their thinking has taken us forward, and these are some of the people that we study in the humanities. We want to promote cultural literacy. Culture is extremely important, and we've seen it even in the pandemic. I think it hasn't been only a medical issue, it's also been a cultural issue in many ways. We like to maintain a stimulating and nurturing environment for students in the humanities, as well as being active in the community, and I'm happy to say that some of our graduates have gone on to publish their own books, and they have done very well as English language teachers in private schools, and of course some of them have even set up their own language schools. We also build on established knowledge by exploring new ideas and sharpen students' analytical skills and critical thinking. Critical thinking is probably the most important consideration in our approach in the humanities, because without critical inquiry, a student's imagination will not grow and produce in their professional life. Engage socially and culturally relevant research and disseminate that research through modern program curricula and through the development of strong links with the community. And this is something that, again, I say with some pride, that our department has close links with the community. We publish our own literary journal, Cadences, and we often launch the journal with the public attending. We have an English studies degree, taught in English, of course, and we have master degrees. We offer master degrees in Hellenic studies, English studies, and digital media. All of them exciting and with great faculty, like all the degrees in my school, of course. I have to praise my colleagues, and I have great interactions with them anyway. One word about the Research Center. The Center of Excellence in Research and Innovation in Social Sciences, the Arts and the Humanities at European University Cyprus brings together the social sciences, the humanities, the arts, with the goal to promote research excellence and social change. Very important, very basic in our engagements today with the current circumstances. When I say current circumstances, I'm not using it in a general, vague sense. Let's take migration, for example. Refugees, asylum seekers, all these things are dealt with through social studies and humanities research. Interdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary actions, that's basic, extremely important in university education across the world today. Comprises of 6 multidisciplinary research units because we need to involve different kinds of approaches in this particular endeavor. And finally, the Center of Applied Psychology and Personal Development, GEPSIPA. I will not say very much about this because my colleague, Dr. Panagiotis Parpotsas, will discuss this in great detail. He's actually in charge of GEPSIPA. For now, I simply want to say that it's a Center of Applied Psychology and Personal Development that was established to provide prevention, assessment, and therapy services to the members of European University Cyprus. Therefore, this is a very important service that we provide to colleagues, staff, and students alike. And there are operation hours, Monday to Friday, and you can also email for assistance, call, and see someone in order to discuss what you need to discuss in terms of your studies, in terms of your personal engagement with your work. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a great and successful year.
Με ιδιαίτερη χαρά σας καλωσορίζω στην μέρα ένταξης του κολεγίου και θα ήθελα να σας ευχαριστήσω και γενικότερα γιατί έχετε επιλέξει το Cyprus College Λευκωσίας για τις σπουδές σας. Θα ήθελα να αρχίσω λέγοντας ότι εκεί όπου οι κοινωνίες αναπτύσσονται και γενικά τα νεαρά μυαλά μιας κοινωνίας αναπτύσσονται είναι οι αίθουσες ενός κολεγίου ή ενός πανεπιστημίου, πέρα φυσικά από την οικογένεια. Και σκεφτείτε λίγο και θα συμφωνήσετε μαζί μου, θα έλεγα. Συνεπώς θα πρέπει να ευχαριστήσετε, θα έλεγα, τους γονείς σας οι οποίοι σας έχουν δώσει την ευκαιρία να καθίσετε στα έδρανα ενός κολεγίου και να φοιτήσετε. Από εκεί και πέρα θέλω να σας πω ότι οι απόφοιτοι ή αλλιώς υποψήφοι για την αγορά εργασίας, πέραν αυτά που θα διδαχτούν στις τάξεις ως διδακτέα ύλη, θα συναγωνιστούν άλλους υποψηφίους με βάση κάποια άλλα εφόδια, κάποιες άλλες ικανότητες, οι οποίες προφανώς θα τους κάνουν πιο ανταγωνίσιμους. Ως Cyprus College Λευκωσίας έχουμε ως σημαντική μας προτεραιότητα λοιπόν τη δημιουργία υποψηφίων, έτσι, οι οποίοι ακριβώς θα κατέχουν αυτά τα εφόδια, αυτές τις ικανότητες. Για παράδειγμα, θέλουμε οι υποψήφοι μας να είναι άτομα υπεύθυνα, αξιόπιστα, να μπορούν να δουλεύουν επιτυχώς σε ομάδες, να διαχειρίζονται ορθά τον χρόνο τους, να παίρνουν σωστές αποφάσεις, να έχουν σωστό χαρακτήρα και πολλά άλλα. Τα οποία εμείς ως Cyprus College θέλουμε να καλλιεργήσουμε σε εσάς πρωτού αποφοιτήσετε και ο στόχος είναι να σας προσδώσουμε ένα ανταγωνιστικό πλεονέκτημα ώστε όταν θα αποφοιτήσετε να έχετε δυνατότητα να κερδίσετε άλλους ανθυποψηφίους σας και φυσικά να κάνετε αυτό που λέω εγώ πάντα, να κάνετε τη διαφορά στην αγορά εργασίας. Να πάρω ένα απλό παράδειγμα για να σημειώσω αυτό που έχω εξηγήσει. Ας πάρουμε τη διαχείριση χρόνου. Τι είναι η διαχείριση χρόνου? Είναι η ικανότητα μας να επιλέγουμε στόχους, να τους κατατάσσουμε και να κατανέμουμε τον ανάλογο χρόνο ώστε να υλοποιήσουμε αυτούς τους στόχους. Για παράδειγμα, αν έχουμε μια ενδιάμεση εξέταση, μπορούμε να πούμε ότι στόχος είναι να διαβάσουμε σε 2 μέρες την εξέταση μας και θα κατανέμουμε 1 ώρα την μία μέρα, 1 ώρα την άλλη και μπορεί να κάνουμε και 1 ώρα επανάληψη την τρίτη μέρα. Αυτό τι θα μας δώσει? Θα μας εξοικονομήσει χρόνο, θα μας κάνει πιο παραγωγικούς και δεν θα μας κουράσει άσκοπα. Άρα, πολύ από το χρόνο που θα σπαταλώσαμε για κάτι άλλο, θα τον εξοικονομήσουμε και θα τον χρησιμοποιήσουμε πιο παραγωγικά για άλλες μας δραστηριότητες. Στόχος δεν είναι να διαβάζουμε 25 ώρες την ημέρα, στόχος είναι να διαχειριζόμαστε ορθά τον χρόνο μας. Τώρα, θέλω να μείνουμε λίγο στο επόμενο slide και να εξηγήσω αυτά που ονομάζω εγώ 10 χαρακτηριστικά τα οποία οδηγούν στην επιτυχία είτε σε επίπεδο σπουδών είτε σε επίπεδο αγοράς εργασίας. Πρώτα απ' όλα υπάρχει ένας μύθος ο οποίος λέει ότι υπάρχουν μαθήματα δύσκολα και μαθήματα εύκολα. Αυτό δεν ισχύει. Υπάρχουν φοιτητές οι οποίοι διαβάζουν και φοιτητές οι οποίοι δεν διαβάζουν ή κάποιοι που μπορεί να διαβάζουν μέτρια αν θέλετε. Άρα δεν υπάρχει μάθημα δύσκολο. Άρα ο πρώτος κανόνας είναι ότι μελετούμε και γενικά εργαζόμαστε σκληρά. Μετά θέτουμε στόχους για να έχουμε μια κατεύθυνση. Χρησιμοποιούμε σωστά τον χρόνο μας για υλοποίηση αυτών των στόχων. Παίρνουμε την ευθύνη στα χέρια μας, την ευθύνη των πράξεων στα χέρια μας και αυτό σημαίνει ότι αν για παράδειγμα σε μια εξέταση δεν πάμε καλά, δεν θα ευθύνεται ο καθηγητής, αλλά εμείς που δεν έχουμε εργαστεί σκληρά. Έχουμε αυτοπιθαρχία. Θα υπάρχει πολλές φορές ο πειρασμός, ενώ θα έχετε διάβασμα, να παίζει η αγαπημένη σας ομάδα ποδόσφαιρων ή οι φίλοι σας να είναι στο καφέ και να σας παίρνουν τηλέφωνο να πάτε να πιείτε και εσείς καφέ. Εκεί φαίνεται ο πειθαρχημένος ο φοιτητής ή η φοιτήτρια. Όσοι είναι πειθαρχημένοι, πολύ πιο εύκολα μπορεί να οδηγηθούν στην επιτυχία. Παίρνουμε ρίσκα εκεί και όπου επιβάλλεται. Θέλουμε συνεχώς να βελτιωνόμαστε. Βρίσκουμε πολλούς τρόπους να επιτύχουμε αν δεν τα καταφέρουμε με την πρώτη προσπάθεια. Επίσης, κάτι που μου αρέσει πάρα πολύ είναι αυτό που ονομάζω επιμονή. Δηλαδή δεν τα παρατάμε. Για παράδειγμα, αν έχουμε μια διάμεση εξέταση στην οποία δεν πάμε πολύ καλά από πλευράς βαθμού, αυτό δεν σημαίνει ότι τα παρατάμε. Έχουμε υπόψη ότι υπάρχει και η τελική εξέταση και οι εργασίες και η συμμετοχή στην τάξη, άρα υπάρχει πολύς χρόνος να αναπληρώσουμε το χαμένο έδαφος. Άρα δεν τα παρατάμε ποτέ. Και βεβαίως, κάνουμε αυτό που αγαπάμε, σημαίνει ότι έχουμε επιλέξει, θεωρώ, όλοι μας τον κλάδο που μας αρέσει και που αγαπούμε, άρα έχουμε το κίνητρο για να αποφοιτήσουμε. Εδώ θέλω να σημειώσω ότι όσοι προσπάθησαν και να κάνει το Cyprus College Λευκωσίας, ο βαθμός επιτυχίας ενός υποψηφίου εξαρτάται πρωτίστως από τον ίδιο. Έτσι. Άρα, εμείς θα κάνουμε το μερίδιο το δικό μας, θα πρέπει και εσείς να κάνετε τη δική σας προσπάθεια. Κλείνοντας, να δώσω 2-3 μικρές συμβουλές οι οποίες θα βοηθήσουν πάρα πολύ. Καταρχήν, δεν χάνουμε μαθήματα, πηγαίνουμε συνέχεια στην τάξη, διότι το 50% των μαθημάτων το παίρνουμε από την τάξη. Φοιτητές ή φοιτήτες που χάνουν μαθήματα πολλές φορές μένουν πίσω. Το δεύτερο είναι ότι έχουμε συχνή επικοινωνία με τους καθηγητές μας, είτε στην τάξη, στο διάλειμμα, στο τέλος ρωτούμε απορίες, είτε και μέσα στο μάθημα, είτε έναν email, έναν τηλέφωνο για να μιλήσουμε με τον καθηγητή, να του ενημερώσουμε και γενικά να συζητήσουμε μαζί του. Αυτόν βοηθά πάρα πολύ. Και το τρίτο, στο νότιο μπλοκ του οργανισμού θα δείτε τη γραμματεία του κολεγίου για οτιδήποτε χρειάζεστε, για οποιασδήποτε απορίες, είτε μέσω τηλεφώνου είτε και διαζώσεις, μπορείτε να επικοινωνήσετε με τη γραμματεία του κολεγίου και να επιλύσετε τις όποιες απορίες έχετε. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ και ελπίζω να απολαύσετε τη σημερινή μας ημερίδα. Ευχαριστώ.